trying to do something new, it's important to highlight how things are normally approached and perceived. And someone has already touched upon this earlier today. So usually people, they frame a problem and then they identify the solutions and then they expect some kind of change. And the thing is, so when you frame a problem, you are already automatically coloring the solutions that will be available to you. And change is like when people, they talk about change, it's like that they have it on backwards somehow, because change is happening all the time. Like it's all around us, and it's in our everyday systems that we navigate in. What's interesting is to look for when change is being blocked, like to look for the tensions and look for deviations, because that's where the real potential lies for positive change. And that's where we should be looking for more system subversive potentials. So we asked ourselves, how can we work with solutions to plastic pollution and change and enable systemic changes? And then we developed our new initiative called the Plastic Change Maker Challenge. And it's about scoping global markets for innovations that can inspire, that can solve, and that can scale. So there's a creative tension between the present moment and the future of plastic. And this is the tension that we want to harness, that we want to use. And we want to do this by facilitating a process of connecting experiments with transformation and mobilization. So this is the backdrop, the thinking behind our design approach. In practice, what we scout for ideas, we scout them into this strategic design matrix. So what we're looking for are experimental ideas. And that's ideas that can inspire, that involve smaller scale experiments that has the potential of developing something new, materials design, product design, life cycle designs. So this is about changing the plastics that we use. And then we look for transforming ideas. And that's this refers to the functional context, context. The circular designs and the closed loop models that has the potential to transform existing procedures. And then we also look for mobilizing ideas. And that's ideas that can mobilize and assemble people from different sectors to connect and to develop and to scale those potentials. And once you do that, once you've scaled and once you've mobilized, that will automatically inspire someone to come up with new experiments. So in that way, this is like an iterative process that will continuously boost innovations. And in some ways, you can say that this is what I'm doing right now. I'm mobilizing around our Plastic Change Maker Challenge. I'm here. I'm trying to scale it up. You can say that, as someone else said earlier, I'm building the plane while I'm flying it. So plastic change. With this, we want to build an incubator for systemic change. But we can't do this without you. You are the enablers of this. We need you for like cross-sectional partnerships, because this is very important to us, and this is where we think that we will come up with new ways of addressing this. So we need you to help us by co-sharing this, like communicate this initiative, the Plastic Changemaker Challenge, out into your network and maybe connect people to us if you think of someone interesting. Also help us co-create it, like if you can identify initiatives that we don't know of or partnerships that could be of use. And then we have the participants that can enter this challenge. The potential participants that may be in this room today, students, designers, inventors, entrepreneurs, small, medium enterprises. We need your ideas, your designs, your progressive and daring designs to make a plastic change. So what's going to come out of it? Well, this is going to be an annual thing, the Plastic Change Maker Challenge. But you will get what we call the Change Booster program. And that consists of exponential visibility. So our lead partner on this is a Danish think tank called Sustainia. And Sustainia, they're experts on collecting and showcasing solutions. Last year, they presented at the COP21 in Paris. They have vetted more than 4,000 sustainable solutions globally. They have an audience of approximately 200 million and in 160 countries. And the winners will be involved in schemes of design development and acceleration, because that's also very important to us, that something actually happens after we've showcased these. And they will, we aspire to host our award show at the UN Global Program of Action in 2017. And the winners will also get, at this point, a $5,000 cash prize for their good ideas. So when Mr. Egg finds a partner for his egg product, we will gladly take that into our challenge. We have, as of now, already a lot of NGOs out there supporting us. But we also trying to reach out to other partners, like the Danish Design Center, Design to Improve Life. And then we're also trying to get more corporate partnerships that can help us to elevate this. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for your attention.